Good Monday morning. It's pushing 9 a.m. and we're at the Plaza.
Tater's gonna tate.
I believe we have a north view. And so we get to see the water authority instead of some glitzy casino. Jamie's in the shower, so we'll get the shower report in a little bit. Overall, so far, we normally do this when we're like checking out of the room, but incredibly quiet room, incidentally. Our circus room was very loud when the people next door came in, to the point where it sounds like they're like standing outside your door in the hallway being really loud, but they're in their room. Bed I thought was fine, but we were wiped. So I mean, the floor probably would have been just fine. For all the griping about how dim the rooms are here, again, I don't know what the fixture situation is in the other rooms, but these are on like dimmable. Like this is not at full brightness. This is just on, and you can actually crank the brightness up, and that has 2 pull chains to be brighter. This is kind of like how our apartment aesthetic is anyway, so it doesn't bother me. But somebody was like, I can't even do a room tour. It's so dark in here. Like, really? That's amazing. You know, your phone has night mode if it's that bad. But anyway, we're going to figure out where breakfast is. It's not going to be at the Plaza. We're going to probably go to Four Queens because they have cheap breakfast, but we don't know. We're just, whatever it is, we're staying close to downtown today. So more on that story later. Okay, so I keep looking out at the horizon, and completely, because there's nothing exciting to look at, this parking garage is the next thing to look at out the window. The train tracks. So someone else stayed here, said that trains went by and woke them up and freaked them out. If trains went by and if nuclear war broke out, I don't know. I was out. I don't know that any went by. So just letting you know that there are train tracks there, and they do use them periodically, but I don't know how often. Just fair warning.
Where are train tracks? Where'd be train tracks? Oh, son of a gun. Train tracks. Huh. I looked out earlier, but I just looked at the mountains.
Exactly right.
I got train tracks at home.
Yep.
I don't have mountains at home.
All right, we're wrapping it up here in this room. It is 9:08, and we got to figure out breakfast.
Okay, so.
But we got our stuff pretty much packed up for Bell Services.
Here's my thought. I want to stay here again. I want to give it more than just one night try.
One night for like what amounts to 2 hours because we slept through most of it.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely want to come back to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to jump straight to our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely want to come back to Vegas. We definitely want to come back and stay downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And like in one spot for a while. Not, even if it's just 3 or 4 days, just to camp out in one spot.
Yeah.
This was a Vegas taster for you.
Yes. Yep.
How did it taste?
I want more.
Yeah.
Starting with today, as I still have budget left.
Yep, me too. Okay, let's go find us something to eat so we can take some pills, and
Yep.
then let's go take our stuff down to Bell Services.
Yep.
I was gonna say something. I don't know what it was.
Well, the shower curtain, you were
the
wearing
shower curtain. We could revisit that. I'm not sure what they were thinking. The coffee was fine, but I would make another purchase, and I would get one of those silicone kettles that pops down,
Mm-hmm.
and I would bring our coffee stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I would 100% do that.
Yeah, our next trip to Vegas, and there will be a next trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be much better armed
Yes.
I think part of this was like make the mistakes and find out what does and doesn't work with the packing and stuff.
Right.
I don't think our next Vegas trip will be also we go to Seattle thing. So.
Well, but we were also being really kind of stupid and thinking, well, we'll just do carry-on tote bags.
Yeah.
In your case, the backpack. When we could have used the 2 tiny suitcases and used them as carry-on.
Yeah.
That was just, we weren't.
And it gave the option that if they really did say, like, we're full up and there's no room,
Right.
you have to check it, you could, whereas this
could
stuff,
check it.
you can't.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, so lessons learned.
Yep.
We're having a nice time. We're nice sharks.
All right, 9:12 and we're on the move. Yeah, it's like the dumbest things I like about this place, like the hallway. Ooh, yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in the run of this since we got here. We're on the non-smoking floor. That's very nice, especially downtown.
Ethan just did express checkout on his phone. They sent him a text. He checked back the word checkout, and we're done.
All right. Bell services. Our stuff's at Bell Services. There's the proof. Screw toaster money. This might be the thing.
The little ones, it's only, I mean, like we need more luggage, but the little one's only $60.
More of that.
Okay, so we need to figure out, first of all, we need to eat something. Secondly, we need to figure out how many points we earned so far today, how many are left, and do they have to be done in there? Also, were there any other promotions we should be trying to hit?
Well, there's a kiosk that tells you about the
Right,
promotion.
so I was wondering, I don't know if it's only in there or if it's,
I can't imagine that they have it thin sliced down to one part of the casino.
I can't either.
Well, we could stick our head in the door and ask since we're
Right
standing right here.
Do that.
We won Pizza Monday. I don't know what that means.
I don't either, but it just made a noise.
Don't know that was a machine behind
I'm
you.
just gonna hit them all.
Oh, well.
I won bingo plat. So it went $50,000? 5 drawing entries. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Log out.
Definitely want to pop in the Circa today. Not now, but today. Look, it's the Hotel California. That's how we roll at 9:15 a.m. at Fremont Street on a Monday. It's just the,
That's the one I won then.
yeah. And look, Dracula was right there the whole time. Magnolias.
Okay.
They have assorted cereal, but do they have golden cereal? Well, you'll never know. It changed. It's a very old school restaurant. The Magnolias are in bloom, and here is the menu. What do we think? When did we think it?
I'm gonna have the Magnolias.
And is it a nice day for a brown breakfast?
If they're in bloom.
I was talking to my stepdaughters yesterday in Seattle, as you do, and told them about the brown breakfast thing, and they thought about like, well, most breakfast food is kind of brown, right? So I could do the French toast and stick with the huge. It'll definitely be a fair comparison between the places we've eaten, that's for sure. Do they have a side of bacon? They do. I keep forgetting we're not on a cruise ship, so I don't know why I'm thinking that the coffee cups are going to be tiny. But running the gamut here.
Yes.
All right, you got the King's Court.
I did. It looks good.
Old school, baby.
All the browns, all the levels of browns you could find in the natural world are on this plate.
I've got French toast and bacon. Thought I'd be consistent with my breakfast so we could see which was the best of the three.
Thank you, Jim, for that interesting report on where all the honey packets go. Now over to Ethan.
Bacon. Where's it at? How come on the strip it's so bougie it costs $5,000? Well, I'm at the downtown Vegas and it costs $7. But how is it? It's gone. All right, well, this is the winning bacon in that it didn't fall out of my face while I did the It's Good thing.
We like when that happens.
Very chewy, some crunch, very thick. So of the 3 places we had breakfast on our trip, not only was this definitely one of them, this bacon was like second in the price wars. Bacon Nation was like $8 for the one piece of bacon. And then I forgot where we were at, but it was like $6 for the side order of bacon, and now this is $7. But I think of the 3, I think this has got it all. Peppermint. Yeah, peppermint was Jamie bacon, where it was just like super crispy. I like some bite to my bacon and not just have it be like a charcoal stick. But Bacon Nation, it was one piece of bacon, so it's like, no, this is better. Also of note, we didn't set out to do this, but we're bracelet buddies by way of the Brian Christopher room at the Plaza.
That's what they'll call us.
They made it seem like it's like you get one period on your card and that you'll never see another one in your life, and then all of a sudden it was like, here you go, here's another one. Like,
yeah, I checked our rewards. So we got a free slice of pizza and a soft drink coming over at the Plaza today.
At Pop-Up Pizza.
Yeah, over at Pop-Up Pizza. So we earned that.
Yep.
We can eat pizza.
Make it clear, we're at Magnolia's at the Four Queens. It's very much the vibe of the kind of place we would eat at in the Chicago area.
Or even Orlando.
Yeah, but I mean, the look and all that, I mean, this very well could be in the Chicago area.
The exposed brick.
Yeah. Yep. And the way the staff is and all that, it's been lifted right out of there and placed here.
The food is very, like, I don't want to say homemade. What's the word I'm looking for?
You said it had a home cook.
At home, yeah, it's like at home cooking.
Yeah.
So really, it's good. I would definitely eat here because I'd love to try some other meals here too.
Yeah. Winding down at the Magnolia. We got our game plan for today, I think.
Yeah,
And we've got to leave for the airport in the ballpark of 8 o'clock.
8:30. Yeah, I think at 8:30 at the latest.
Yeah.
Just to give us that cushion.
Yeah.
Because I want to put on pants and gym shoes for the plane. Because I was freezing on that Alaska. Maybe it's because it was an Alaska flight. I don't know. I was freezing.
That was such a great plane, though.
Yeah, that was a great one. I don't even know if we talked about any of that. But we didn't. It wasn't a full flight, so we had room to spread out a little.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
You guys want coffee to go?
He's getting us a coffee to go.
It's getting us coffees to go, which is fabulous.
Yep.
Was that code for here? I'll give you coffee if you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, without having that third person in the row, it was. I mean, I don't know how much more room you had, but I had 2 seats basically.
Yeah. When I was nervous because the seats actually recline, like, oh God, don't be taking out my knees. And
There was nobody in front of you.
Yeah, so that was great.
And there was nobody. There was a little girl behind you, but she laid down across 2 seats.
Oh,
So I was able to recline
okay.
because there was technically nobody behind me.
I didn't even touch the button. Like, I didn't want to mess with
No,
it.
it was much more comfortable when I did it.
Oh,
But we
My-
both slept.
my feet are killing me. And, like, especially on that flight, my feet swelled up, I think.
You weren't doing your alphabet.
I can't. I don't have the room to do it.
We had room. We had
Not
room.
you, not me.
Well, you should have asked. There's some room.
So yeah, I would like stick my one leg out in the aisle and just kind of stretch it out, but I finally broke down like somewhere during the flight and stood up for a minute.
I don't even think I noticed that.
Yeah, but
There you go. You guys have a great day.
thank you, appreciate it. But 3 out of 4 flights are Frontier, which are nothing at all like the Alaska flight, so get it and like it.
Well, and I'm hoping since this one's a red eye that it won't be full, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. All right, well, expect we're going to be going to the trading floor here at the Four Queens next.
Somebody left a 75-cent ticket sitting there. All right.
Hey, that's a Dragon Link.
Hey, that was fun.
Yeah.
What are you thinking next?
We're heading to the Circa, but I've never been inside the Fremont yet, so it's right there.
So we haven't been inside Fremont, we haven't been inside Binion.
Yeah. All right, Fremont Hotel, how about it?
We're going to go into another casino to play the same 4 games.
That's right. Hey, you never know. All right, Pinball Grand. We watched Cowboy play this at the Wendover Nugget.
Yeah, this is brand new.
And it's here at the Fremont Hotel in downtown Vegas. So 25 cent.
5
line.
5 credit, sorry.
Single pay line.
Single line.
And you want to hit that pinball on the 3rd line. Let's try it. No pressure except all the pressure. But it's cool to actually be able to play this in real life instead of watching people play it on videos.
Play it better.
Yeah. Oh, it's teasing up. Do. I'm going to show you guys what the pinball does. Right now it's a money eater.
Almost done.
Oof, teasing again.
After this.
Bingo. Oof.
God, you like to really make this
Yeah.
upsetting.
All right, come on. Hit that like button, you guys. I know you're hitting it in the future. But how you do on that in the future is how this game's going to play in the present for us. So.
Come on. Do better. Try harder.
And we're just at the quarter denom, so this is not going to be thrilling money, but, you know, hey. It's the first money we won at the Fremont Hotel and Casino here at downtown
Nice.
Vegas.
Come on, one more of those.
And we can get an extra shot situation, and depending on which one it hits.
You got a jackpot.
Ooh, I got a
bonus.
jackpot shot. What's it gonna be?
Was that your last ball? No, you got one more shot.
Oh, I see.
But first we have to do the jackpot bonus. Fudge.
100. All right. Yeah, you can have your $20
I
back.
can have my $20 back. I fronted this game the $20.
Yeah.
And we're gonna split the profits. So I get my 20 and then half of whatever's left.
Yep.
And he's got one more ball.
Potentially. This could be it, and another
Like a
jackpot
little
chance.
jackpot one.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh my God. Come on, baby.
Do.
I mean, I have a feeling I know what it's gonna be, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
All right. Hey, you know, I am not mad at that one bit.
No, that was phenomenal.
Hey, thank you guys for hitting the like button in the future, affecting our present. $150.
Yay!
You know what? I'm not even going to do
Don't
backup.
no backups.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. We're supposed to be going to the Circa, but look, it's the Golden Nugget and the Binion. So what do you think?
We can go through Binions.
Okay. Here goes to the zip line dudes. We're at the Binions on Fremont Street in downtown Vegas. I can't not do this. Okay, so I think it's just a one.
It's a penny machine.
All right, let's try 90 cents.
My kitty's cute.
But I'm doing a $20 challenge on this one. And I still owe her $5. So let's see if I can get $5 out of the deal here. So far now.
It's Kansas. It's worth $20 in jokes for you.
Yeah. Am I not entertained? I am very entertained.
I'd like to see some of the bonuses and stuff.
Yeah. Especially coming in the middle of the line here.
Right, when your money back on that one.
Yeah. Alright, free spins and or bonus. Let's see it. It's keeping me in it, but I want to be in it. I want to get some action.
Oh, patience are terrible.
Well, depending on where you go, yeah, I agree. We weren't loving the Fremont Hotel, I'll tell you that.
It wasn't loving us.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Last 2 spins.
You got to play the Pinball Grand.
That was great.
All right, last spin, Grumpy Cat. Come on.
That's it. All right.
Unless
Well,
you drop to 30, but why?
Because why not? One last chance. Okay, well, oh well.
It made you laugh.
Yeah.
Here's Ethan playing golden cereal again. We like what we like, folks.
All right, we made it to the Circa. Took some doing, but we're here.
A skee-ball thing.
Skee-ball game.
Skee-ball.
Oh, there it is.
They've got like carnival game ones over here.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, people rave about the Circa. This is the sister property to the D. Bunch of Draculas.
Hello, golden cereal.
Bunch of golden cereals.
You want Wanshi or Cayenne?
I want Cayenne at all times.
Cayenne.
Yep. Look at this enormous sportsbook over here at the Circa. They actually have escalators to take you down and up over there. I don't know the situation down there as far as like, there's no games happening now that I think of that they're doing anything with. Yeah, maybe soccer, but.
Blackjack?
No. I don't know if you drink free down there or what the deal is, like if you're betting on a game.
There's no bar. This isn't a bar.
Well, there's drink holders down there. It seems to me there was some kind of like reason why you do this other than just betting on sports. But
Some people just like sports.
yeah.
Oh no, upstairs.
Well, there we go. All right, so there's Vegas Vickie for you. One moment, please. Let me get a vertical shot.
Why are you cutting her shoe off?
Try not to. There we go. There we go.
Alright, we need to go upstairs.
Yep, so we're going to try that and see how that is. Into the loving arms of Jackpot's Coffee. I saw this in somebody's Vegas guide. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go to Jackpot's. I mean, come on.
So this Jean-Marie Aboin, can't say Aboin, I'm butchering this name. He's a French chef. And in 2012, he opened up a chocolate factory here in Las Vegas. So this is, Ethan picked the caramel gray sea salt milk chocolate, which is weird because I don't think he's a huge fan of caramel. He saw this. I mean, is it gray sea salt or is it just salt? It certainly isn't the rainbow salt that they had at Peppermill. And we're waiting on our coffees. Where are we at?
So we're at Jackpots at the Circa.
What does it say? Coffee that suits you. Cute. So he just gets his black coffee. I got a mocha white, it's an iced large white mocha. So white chocolate instead of dark chocolate. And I've taken a sip and it is delicious. And then I was telling you about the chocolate with the guy whose name I cannot say. I'm coming up with a Boyne, and I don't think that's it.
It's like Au Blanc.
Oh, Blanc. Okay. Yeah, that would make more sense. It's solid. You told me it was soft. There's no caramel. I mean, it's like caramel flavored. I thought that would be squishy caramel.
Alright, so now that we've done bootleg, we've done Grey Cliff, and now we've done Wycliffe Jean, or whoever this is. This is a Vegas chocolatier. I thought it was pretty good.
Not my favorite.
I mean,
Bootleg's better.
yeah, bootleg's tough to beat. I think between that and Grey Cliff, I prefer this.
This was either, bites were either too sweet or too salty. There wasn't enough balance to me. But what do I know?
Maybe it's just in a chocolate mood, I don't know.
I'm always in a chocolate mood.
But this is the best coffee I've had.
Yeah, this coffee's great.
Yeah. I keep saying about the coffee tasting like mud in Vegas, and I'm not cracking wise. I mean, so this right here, I mean, for the same price as coffee other places like our breakfast this morning, definitely worth it. All right, so we did the Circa. Yeah, so let's cut through that, because that'll lead to the main street. Yeah, there it is right there. Well, there's the parking for the main street.
So far away.
Well, I figure if we cut through the California one, it'll feel like we're doing something.
I just want to sit on a salon sheet and be left alone the rest of the day.
Yep. Well, we're ending the day at the Plaza.
We got free pizza at the Plaza.
Yep. I'm so glad that double top dollar bailed me out, because that was sad times in potato land over here. But
Or a baked potato, huh?
yeah, the Circa certainly is a stylish looking place anyway.
Yeah, nice.
It's another one of those places I'd be interested to go back to. But generally speaking, we love downtown.
Yep.
Yeah. When we're in Binion's, I was thinking it's gritty, it's smoky, and I love it. All right, let's go into the California on our way to the Main Street station. Continuing the downtown tour. All right, we're doing the walkway to the Main Street station casino.
tickets I bought here in Vegas decades ago. Sorry. So you're fine.
So that's the story of the guy who rolled for 3 hours.
Oh. Okay.
Back up here to get a shot. Alright, there's where we're headed, is the Main Street Casino. I'm told it's a sight to behold, just to look at, let alone play there. Oh look, there's the Circa parking and then the Plaza. So that was it. Look at that
It is pretty.
architecture.
Yeah.
The buffet. Open 8 to 2. We just missed it. Oh, look at this place though. That is something else. Yeah, that's the thing, like with these downtown casinos. They're so, well, I mean, old school, you know? So we were talking about this before, and by before I mean before we came out here. And I was trying to think about like what my one word preconception is or whatever, or like what my visceral take on Vegas is, like the Strip versus downtown. I'd never been to either thing. I'd only been to the airport on a layover many years ago. So one word to describe downtown would be either rough or gritty, I think would be fair. And then the Strip, I think if you had one word to describe it, it would be spectacle. But they're always going for like these really big, over-the-top themed things, like as an example, the Luxor, or New York, New York, or Excalibur and all this. Downtown doesn't have, like, they're smaller casinos compared to the Strip. Yeah, I mean, they're smoky and gritty, but between the two, we'll say styles, we much prefer downtown. And plus, we like the older school stuff like pinball and double top dollar and all this, and the 3 reels and all that. I mean, we do like the video style ones, but the likelihood you're going to find older school stuff is much higher downtown than on the Strip. On the Strip, it's just apparently you're seeing less and less of it. But yeah, Main Street Station, gorgeous casino in terms of downtown. A woman was playing this and gave up,
First offer.
so I slid over here. Now it's just at the 25 cent.
105 credits.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not a lot.
True.
What do they say? They say try again. That is right.
Second offer.
All right, let's do better than that.
20 credits. Times 2.
80.
40 credits. Times 2. 80
wow.
credits.
That's worse than the last one.
Yeah. Try again, right? Yep. We
Third
agree.
offer. 70 credits.
Nice.
These are getting worse.
All right, try again.
Final offer.
Come on, do better. Try harder. 100. Okay, well,
Roy,
25
you're a
bucks.
winner.
That's $25.
Hey. I might have made back what I lost at the pinball. So cash out. Okay then. Man, this place is ornate. They've got like stained glass windows and everything. Alright, we're making our way to the plaza now. It's 3:24. We gotta be on the road at 8 something. Could be 8 solid, 8 something after that, I don't know. Well, despite being, you know, small and smoky, we did okay at.
Yeah, that was a really smoky
I went from fuming it on my final toss at the plaza to I might be able to play more than one game. I think that's hilarious. Here's the plaza. Booyah! Alright, so here's the actual plaza as opposed to just the Brian Christopher. Proving it exists. Alright, it was a team effort, but here's the spoils. There's a slice of pepperoni pizza and some root beer.
Okay, so we got it was one of the perks. I think we filmed this. Did we film this earlier? It was one of one of the rewards on our Plaza cards. You got a piece of pizza and a drink for free. So here we are. Let's see. It's a decent sized piece of pizza.
Yeah. Smells good.
Pretty good.
You did it!
We did it!
Did it involve turning on the tears, or did you actually?
No, we actually got it.
Oh wow!
For you.
Wow! All right.
For me.
Nice.
For you for the wall.
Nice.
For me. It's a thing for your
Card.
card. Except I can't figure out how you're supposed to do it. So it's got a clip on one end and then this on the other end. So I don't know, and it's stretchy. So I don't know what you're supposed to clip it to. I assume you put the card on this one.
Right.
And then like maybe this on your purse or something.
Yeah, whatever you're using. Yeah.
That's awful long.
Yeah. Well, there's no forgetting your card.
Yes, that's true. I mean, you can still put the card in your bag. But, and then the other thing that was in here is a sticker.
All right. Nice. So I was going to somehow doctor the one that I got in the mail when I got the
Okay,
shirt.
well, you can have the sticker and I get the bag. So we each get 3 things out of it.
All right.
Deal?
Sounds like a plan.
I was so excited when I saw it pop up on the thing. I literally don't have a. I'm technically homeless at the moment.
Technically homeless.
I don't have a dime.
Yep.
I got this up to I had over $100 total. As soon as you walked out, I hit the red.
Of course.
And then I put it all in the lantern. So I've had no money for a while. I talked to Judy. It took 3 times picking up my phone before I remembered that I was trying to check for the airplane tonight. So I'm like, I don't know what time this flight is. Yeah, 3 times I opened my phone.
All right. So here's how they roll at Just Rice at the Plaza. Got the Mongolian beef.
It's kind of like the lunch special version of Mongolian beef.
Yep.
That's cute. And you get an egg roll. And then he
I
also.
love how they. I don't know if this is normal or what. But so, you want to split it? And I think they heard us. Pot stickers.
Well, they probably cut it so it would fit in that section, sweetheart.
Also that. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. That is legit.
Yeah.
Another reason to stay at the Plaza.
All right, we're winding down our stay at the Plaza and beyond. Because we're technically homeless. But they're holding our stuff at the mail services, so as I was starting to say, the journey of many Ubers continues. So we go to the airport. That's something I haven't seen in a long time.
What?
Wholesome bread.
Okay. Well, there you go.
One last look at the strip at ground level. Gene Simmons. Isn't he? Okay, correction. Here's our last look at the strip from ground level. This will be in the airport after that. There you go. Yes, the clock says it's 8:09. So we should have some downtime in the terminal before we get on the plane. All right, one last slot machine. What? $1.
Oh my God, we're gonna do this at the airport.
Yep. No pressure. Let's do a 2-cent.
At least, no, not $1. Oh, it's $2. Sorry, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me.
50-50. Wiener, wiener, wiener.
That'd be so funny. Or not.
Oh well. All right. Was it good for you too?
That was great. That was great.
All right, it's 11:38 local time. This plane's running a little behind.
Not officially.
And 7:34 Eastern time, we've touched down. All right, time to head to yet another Uber.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie's final Uber of the trip.
Orange.
And bed. Might require some financial juggling, but let's go to Kaylee's superhero party and stop for the night in Vegas twice. If I'm tasked with giving you the world, I can't stop now. I didn't task you with it. It's just what we do.
Well.
A breakwater doesn't break the water. It doesn't try to do it. It's just what it does.
So those 2 nights, Circa Circus and Excalibur, will run, give or take, $100 each.
Okay.
And I thought for on the strip, that was pretty good. I've stayed at both.
Well, I saw a video not that long ago of the Circa Circus is underrated. So that's where my head went.
And my head went there because I'm like, oh, I bet that's cheap.
Part of it, I mean,
And it was. So the Sunday night at either one of them is obviously going to be cheaper than the Saturday night, but even the Saturday nights weren't that expensive. And I really liked Excalibur. I thought it was a really cool hotel. So
So depending on what happens, we might make it to the Plaza to go to the Brian Christopher room.
We could do that. We could absolutely do that.
I think that's why that's been sitting there the whole time.
Is that
Do
it?
That prop for them.
We will go to the Brian Christopher room.
All right, there we go.
You happy?
I'm without words. I don't know what to.
I do love that.
Sparks are flying out of my head.
I do love that. My two gifts to you were: here's a trip, you're going to have to pay for it, and here's a frame, you're going to have to go around and get signatures. I was very do-it-yourself on your birthday this year.
Yep.
So, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, let me know if you come up with anything else to say.
How about this?
No!